This piece of writing is called "The River Keeps It Safe" by Anjum Momin. Let's begin. The sky is crowded with stars, and the river smells of rain. Crickets buzz. Somewhere a night heron calls. Myra sits cross-legged on the bank with her mother's old brass lantern in her lap, thumb tracing the dents she knows by heart. In their Bangladeshi village, people still float paper boats with flowers and light, asking the river for safe passage. But since her mother died 2 years ago, Mira hasn't wanted to ask for anything. Nanu steps from the path, her sandals whispering in the wet grass. "You don't have to," she says, resting a hand on Myra's shoulder. "But your mother would want you to keep walking forward." Myra watches the slow current and remembers warm fingers wrapping her small hand, the sound of stories about a spirit who loved firelight. A shooting star scratches the dark. Without meaning to, she closes her eyes and makes a wish she never says out loud. When she opens them, the lantern glows faint at first, then, like a held breath, Nanu's eyes shine. "Go on," she whispers. Myra stands. At the water's edge, she hesitates because letting go feels like betrayal and holding on feels like drowning. "Emma," she says to the river, "I'm scared." The glow steadies, softer than a candle, steadier than her pulse. She thinks of the calls she didn't answer, the room she didn't enter, all the ways grief asked for bravery she didn't have. Nanu's hand finds her back. "We don't pay the river to bring people back," Nanu murmurs. "We pay to remember how to live." Myra nods just once. She hugs Nanu hard, breathing in the cotton and incense that has always meant home. "Thank you," she says into her shoulder, "for all of it." Then, before she can change her mind, she turns to the water. "Close your eyes," she teases, and waits until Nanu does. The lantern is warm in her palms. "I'll carry the wish," she says, and the goodbye. She sets it down. The current takes it and the light grows smaller, then smaller again, until it is only a finger of gold on the black water, then nothing. When Nanu opens her eyes, Myra is already back in her arms, both of them laughing through their tears at how heavy relief can be. At dawn, they walk home along the paved road, past the bamboo fence and the tea stall dozing in blue light. A breeze lifts the mist. Somewhere a radio catches a clean, simple melody. Mira smiles. She can almost see it, a quick, private smile on her mother's face, and then the river keeping it safe. That was the end of the story.